she started feeling emotions. Do you remember feeling emotions?
Where's she going?
Back into her mansion.
Ilya, wait.
The door closes.
She did something.
All right. Do I need an insight check to confirm my suspicion of the emotions are gone, or do I?
Yeah.
Or is it just? Is it obvious
Probably
enough?
Yeah, I would say it's fairly obvious.
Okay.
Okay.
She didn't put you to sleep or something, did she?
How on earth could I even go to sleep?
I don't know. The mayor offered to do it. Okay, so that's not it.
What did she do to you?
I don't understand.
Any magic cast?
No,
Any
I mean,
buttons
this is all
pushed.
I don't have any buttons, and she'll kind of like gesture at the tower, being like, "Well, this is all magic based, so I don't quite understand how to answer that. This is an obvious like adjustment of like sight and whatnot."
Oh.
Let's see
Ilya,
here.
open the door, please.
Can I do I don't know if this is even gonna help, but couldn't I just detect magic on her and see possibly the type? Let me
I was
see.
honestly thinking the same thing.
I was gonna say, like, is this a solution?
Can we work together to cast detect magic to make it doubly effective?
You can. I'm still going to require. What would this be? It's not just Arcana. Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, fudge nuggets. Alright, let's see.
If we do the thing where we help. What is the casting thing called where two people
Spell
work
weaving.
together? If we spell weave it, does that make it easier for her?
Not technically. But I will need an intelligence check from both of you if you're using the spell.
Alrighty.
Okay. Nadir probably doesn't need to help, but we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Alright. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it.
Okay, so you cast detect magic on Dove, and there is a aura of magic around her. However, it's normal because Dove is a warforged and not simply a construct.
Okay.
The magic around her is what you would expect it to be. It's hard to give it, like, I can't give you a class or anything like that. It doesn't really have a designated class, but you would at least be aware enough of the theory of Warforged to know that the magic that you're detecting around her, there's nothing amiss about it.
Wait. Is her draconic magic there still? As well?
Yes.
Okay.
If I just, this is probably fruitless, but like if I use the trinket to track doves, it's pointing at her. That was a person, I mean.
Oh. I don't know how that would work in general. Yeah, it would point at her.
Oh, what did Elia do with you? What do you remember?
What do I mean, she showed me around her. Uh, she showed me around her place. She had a tinkering shop in there. She had like different parts of like constructs, kind of laying about.
Did she tinker with you?
Not to my knowledge, unless she has someone who is in like cognito or something. But no, we were just talking. I'm not entirely sure what all these questions are for, to be honest.
They took something from you.
Though we'll kind of like put her arms up and sort of like look down at her, like, you know, her core and chat our arms, and she's just like, I'm 100%.
The door is like it completely disappeared at this point, right? There's nothing there.
You can still see it. Like the mansion is still there, but you there's no way of getting close to it. You're a good like 30 foot from the door before you hit the barrier. So.
Can I yell towards the big magical mansion? Can you at least tell us what magical button you push so we can reverse it? We quite liked our friend having emotions.
You would all hear
Oh shit.
a voice, Elia's voice. You'd recognize it immediately. It's just the message cantrip, but instead of it in your head, you're all hearing it. And all she simply says is, I didn't do anything to her.
Where were you when this happened? I almost want to use intimidation, but I won't.
I was right next to her. We were in the Tinker's lab, looking at the construct chassis, skeletons, whatever you want to call them. And then she simply started acting this way.
Then open the door. Maybe we can check for ourselves.
Is she having a trauma
No, that's not
response?
possible.
Why not?
Because this is my home, my safe place. And I'm not letting you in here.
Safe place?
You're not very consistent, lady.
You dragged me here a few hours ago. You let me in, and then you used magic to force me to kiss you, and now you're talking about safe place? Elia,
Wait,
open
what?
the door.
Whoa.
I did no such thing. That is not what happened.
Oh, no, of course, that was completely natural of me to do that, yes.
Well, it was.
Elia,
You
open
simply
the
gave
door.
into the urge.
So, oh no, there is a magical barrier. All right.
Yep.
All right. Who knows the most about constructs around here?
The mayor, I guess.
Probably.
Gotta go back to talking to the mayor.
We should convince her to let him have her take a nap.
Not a bad idea.
Don't think why you think naps would work on a Warforged. That's a very interesting thought process.
Right now you don't see it, but she did something to you. We all know it.
or she didn't and something's acting up, as she's a at least couple 100-year-old warforged.
Hundred?
A couple hundred? 100, maybe around 100. Excuse me, my brain's dead. Anyway, wait. Mental math. You're about 100, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm 117.
There you go. Okay, I wasn't wrong.
Hmm. Should we use the bird again? Spare the mayor.
I mean, I doubt. What's her name? Elia? Is that what it was?
Elia.
Elia.
Yeah.
I doubt Elia's going anywhere. We could just go say hi to him.
She does seem
mean,
to be
yeah,
pretty
that's
happy
the
in
next-
the mansion.
If that's the next step that you guys need to do, then yeah, we should go do that.
We are a team. Chavel's just gonna start like marching forward with Smokey. Like, we're going to see the mayor. She was just getting so excited.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot she had a little bit to drink too last time, so
This is
Oh
true.
yeah, that's right.
just adding some flair.
Alright, so you guys heading up to talk to the mayor?
But wait,
Yeah, I think so.
what if she's not there when we come back? What if she leaves with whatever she did?
Well, we can track her down easily enough.
Her? Have you looked at the barrier of this whole place?
I didn't say we could get to her. I said we could track her. There's a difference.
Chavel's gonna look at her notebook and like just nod. Like, be like, he did
Okay.
say that. He did say that.
Can I try something silly on our way to the mayor's place?
Sure.
Dove, if I were to tell you to clap your hands, what would you do? I'm curious if you got on like full robot mode or like just like partial.
She's looking forward, driving the cart.
And you don't clap your hands?
I mean, she's just kind of continuously driving. She doesn't really.
It's weird. Usually she like ask me why or something.
By the way, retrospectively, just before we leave the door here, Jonah will turn to the door and Eliavis isn't over. And I'll just join the group after that.
So we
Yeah.
gotta
If
get her.
yeah, she'll have gotten like into the cart and like just kind of start driving when you guys are ready.
Do we get at the mayor's house?
Yep, one
Yeah.
second. I'm just typing
Oh.
something to you.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
You go.
She hasn't gone full robot.
Oh,
All you
Alright.
need to know.
And
Oh.
you guys, as you pass through the city again, you get back to the mayor's manor. He is in the same place as he was. And he looks up. Oh, welcome back. I wasn't expecting to see you so soon.
Neither were we.
We need your help. It's rather dire. We'll try to keep it short. We've met a group of. They said they were students, and one of them, an elven lady who believes in a magical translucent manner on the small island off the shore. We think she did something to Dove, and Dove is acting not like her anymore.
I'm just going to turn his attention to you, Dove. And in what way is she acting differently?
She feels hollow.
Why
Like
would I
she's
have
just-
anything in me?
She's just reacting to things, and that's it.
Wait, didn't she say that she had a soul? Or had somebody's soul? Schafel's gonna
Yes,
start
exactly.
rummaging through her stuff and looking at anything that has to do with removing souls, I guess.
I mean, generally speaking, there's quite a lot that you can do to remove a soul. Even just straight up murder makes the soul move on from the body, because resurrection magic relies on the soul being willing to come back, kind of thing. So, even like murder gets rid of the soul. There are other things. What they called the lich things. Oh, what's that word? Phylactery.
Yeah.
Well, lich's phylactery, they like kind of keep their soul in there to keep it safe and that sort of thing. So when it comes to like necromancy and all that sort of stuff, there's a lot of things you can about the soul. It's a very tangible substance when you start
Nice.
introducing magic.
Okay.
However, the sort of science behind the Warforged muddies the water a little bit.
It's mysterious.
Because it's not, it's not a very clear cut. It doesn't work the exact same way. So you would have knowledge about soul altering and soul changing effects, for sure. But as to whether they'd apply to a Warforged, that's something you'd have to look into a little bit kind of deeper.
Yeah, how that even looks. Yeah.
Eldrin's going to be kind of at this point face to face with you, Dove. So, what is your name?
Malika?
Oh shit.
Your creator?
Oh no.
Nindril. Nindril Ferelden.
Oh no. I think they factory reset her.
Nindril. Interesting.
Wait,
Who
what
is
was that name?
Ninja.
Sorry, I was still shitting from the name being wrong.
The Nindril Ferelden.
Who the hell?
Dadier and Shalfel. Could you go ahead and roll me a history check, please?
I'm too young.
Oh dear.
Nature or history? History. You
Yes,
know what I'm
please.
extraordinarily skilled at?
Is it history?
It's not history.
Where is my history thing? Alright, there it is.
Okay, this makes a lot of sense considering Shalfel is the chronicler of the group. Very minor name in the footnote of history, Nindril. You would have probably heard of him when you were very, very young. He operated around where you grew up, in that kind of area of the world, and he was the Robin Hood type. Do you know the
Steal from the rich, give to
like,
the poor.
yeah, like a protector of the weak in a way that he does it by, committing crimes and doing bad stuff to people who can handle it, etc. So he he kind of existed for a little while, just kind of doing things. So he, like I say, very Robin Hood. So think all of the stuff, holding up carriages and then suddenly donating it all to like homeless and the impoverished.
Nice.
And then his name just sort of stopped being talked about, and it was only hushed whispers and sideways glances to kind of make sure no one could hear. His popularity just dropped, and he just kind of disappeared as the people turned on him. Like, even the people that he'd spent years helping, just gone. So that's, you would recognize that name particularly just from that kind of flash in the pan.
Little blurb. Shelfel's gonna like scour through one of her notebooks and kind of the epiphany's gonna happen, and she'll she'll let everybody know that, and kind of everybody in the group, maybe not necessarily the mayor, but she'll whisper it to like the Adir and Jonah, like, that's who that is for context. And she's like kind of like foaming at the mouth because there's like missing piece of history in there. So
Right, but
wants to know.
He's whoever that is. He's probably long dead by now.
I mean, depends on what he was, but maybe. What did this do? Why did this do-gooder have our friends? Why was he in possession of her? I guess there's no good way to put that.
Nope.
Well, and he turns back to you, Malikot. She's explained he was her creator.
Oh, wait, you said creator. Oh, shit.
So this is who Dove was before she became Dove.
Appears to be the case.
But how could she remove Dove from her?
I'll kind of just turn and look at you and just be like, there was no bird to begin with on me. I don't really understand why people keep saying removing a bird from me.
Not a bird, it's a name of a person. There was a soul inside you.
Of course, that's how Warforged are created.
There was a second soul inside you.
There was another one.
You had a twofer.
Do you even know why you're here? Do you know who any of us are?
Well, I mean, this is. She'll kind of just stare blankly at you guys.
Oh no!
You don't know where you're at right now, do you?
I mean, I'm in Aerocall. This is Mayor Eldrin. But I can assume that I'm stationed with you all, since you all seem to be aware of my being.
Stationed? What do you mean?
I don't understand your question. I was stationed to be able to protect when necessary. And I seem to be stationed with you guys. I'm not sure why.
Don't remember anything we've done.
Who do you think assigned you last time.
I don't have anything on that, but Ninjal's last command was to protect those around me if I can't protect him. So I'm assuming the last command that he gave.
This is way over my head.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We have to do something. Sir Eldrin, this
I agree.
we know that this Elia, she took Dove's soul out of her.
We don't know that for sure. Dove was in the mansion with Elia for a little bit. Elia was insisting from inside her mansion. We couldn't get in there. Not obviously. I don't know how those things work. We could not get in there, but she was insisting that she didn't do anything. It just happened all of a sudden.
No, she lied. Trust, I know she lied. If she didn't do it, she definitely knows what happened, and I'm fairly sure she can fix. She has the power to fix it as well.
Well, then we should be going after her.
What about her friends?
It's not a bad start.
Were they all part of this as well? We have to find them again. But Sir Haldran, do you... This is a long shot, but do you know if by any chance we would be able to get her soul back?
I can't say one way or the other. Clearly, Nindral succeeded, but that art is lost to time now. As for the other matter, I am not even sure how that would have happened in the first place. As Malicott said, I believe, as I said when I first found out, it should be impossible.
To take it or to take it back?
For it to have existed in the first place. So I'm afraid
We're completely new territory.
the hope would be, if it happened once, it could happen again. However, that is a 1,000,000 to 1 shot in the dark, unfortunately.
Are you familiar with a group of relatively young people, one young man with 2 swords, blade singer, yes, a blade singer, old elven tradition, and a group with a dwarf, I think a druid, a red-haired druid, and
Yeah.
Elia, she was a elven mage of some sort. White hair.
The others, I'm afraid I don't know all of the students in town, but Elia is known to me.
Great, that's a start.
How much do you know about her?
Yes.
Not too much. I just know that she is incredibly gifted, far beyond her years. I dare say she even outstrips myself in terms of just raw arcane energy. But
And she-
without Without
Sorry.
proof that she is as involved as you say, I cannot condone a manhunt for one of my students. If you can provide me with proof, then I will be able to take it up with authority. But in the meantime, my duty here is to the safety of the students of this town.
Proof? Are you being serious? We don't have proof at the moment, but Dove went with her and she invited her inside, and when she came back, she was like this. There was nothing in between.
I'm sorry, it's not enough proof. It's not good enough to condone.
I'm gonna bite my fist really hard.
If you cannot find proof, the only other way you can resolve this would be to go probably to Luminara and speak to finding name. Do this before I start talking. Thalorin. He is our representative in Luminara and therefore our overseer if things need to be escalated beyond the powers of the mayor. You will need to explain the case to him and have him instigate the investigation. Until then, I'm sorry, my hands are bound without incriminating evidence. I understand how difficult this is with your friend, but we cannot simply go off of conjecture alone.
She has her inside, I know it.
Either that or something with that mansion is enchanted to do something. You said you had a weird experience, right, Jonah?
Do with her.
Enchantment wise?
Oh, did I cut out? Oh, never mind.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Mm.
But that has something to do with her.
No, you can go on.
Did you hear Shalfel's question?
Nope.
She just said that you said you had an incident in there, enchantment wise.
Oh, good question. An incident, you say?
Yes, I overheard you say she used magic on you? Or some kind.
Pretty important at the moment, but yes, she... Oh, I'm cutting out again. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
She... I don't want to talk about it.
Shalfel's kind of gonna squint, but she'll like nod slowly. She's gonna drop it, but she's definitely curious as to see. She's wondering mainly about the mansion and if it can do things. But yeah. So it sounds like we have to go to where we were supposed to go anyhow, yeah? Much as I don't want to leave our known lead.
Obviously, you can't go after her directly. Can you at least make sure she, like, doesn't leave town or anything?
Yeah.
can do it in a way that does not force me to detain her, then I will make sure I will do it within my power.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Here, take this, and he's gonna just turn around, walk back to his desk, and just take up what looks like just an empty piece of parchment. He's just gonna fold that up and use his like signet ring that's just got the symbol of the Scholars Covenant as like a seal, and he's gonna hand it to you. Give that to Faloran. We'll explain the situation in as much detail as you have given me. Might expedite the process.
Noise.
Shuffle, probably.
All right.
Yeah, we got it.
Well, safe travels, and I will be sure to inform you if anything more suspicious happens in the meantime.
I'm leaving the house.
Thank you, sir.
I'll give a nod and walk out with the group.
As the NPC you now are.
Shot fired.
Such an NPC.
Oh.
Did you do all that like off sessions, or did you do it only in text?
What do you mean? Oh, just now?
But I
Yeah, we'll
assume
talk about
the
it later.
loss.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
The who?
All right. Malachot. I don't like it. I'm gonna be calling you Dove still.
I'm not a bird.
Shuffle's gonna nod in agreement.
No, she's not.
If you'd like, my nickname was also Melly. I'm not sure if that helps or not, but
I don't mind that.
I don't care.
Jova, hey, how are you? How are you doing? You
so you
look
guys are-
tired.
I'm
If
guessing
that's
you're
the
just
emote
leaving
we're
town.
coming in with.
Wait. No.
Uh-oh.
Where's Eric?
oh snap!
Ruh-roh. He was hovering around you.
So you're using the trinket. It
Yeah.
doesn't work.
It's on.
We gotta
Okay.
find this guy.
Lisa. Whatever her. Yeah, Lisa.
It doesn't work.
My.
Are they
Are
even
they all
there
fictional?
Oh my god. And the dwarf as well. I'm assuming.
Doesn't work.
Oh my.
They're-
Oh, maybe she just covered. Or maybe they just They just cloaked themselves with magic.
Still? That's
They
true.
were
If
all in the.
they have the power to do whatever with that mansion, then yeah, that's very fair point.
Or maybe they just went back to the mansion. The mansion is a different. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct Jonah if he's wrong, DM. But from my understanding, by being inside it and knowing vaguely about the spell, wait, this is the mansion. It's in extra, an extra dimensional space. So it would make sense that I can't track them, right?
Ah,
Gunner is correct.
Okay,
He's
that's good.
thinking, yeah.
And
makes
so I'm guessing if I use the tracker on Ilya, it doesn't work as well?
It does not work.
Okay.
I need level
Alright.
3.
Well, we can still try to talk some sense into them. They did not seem to know everything that Ilya was doing. Maybe we still have some leverage here.
Yeah, did they see any of that bit with us and her? I don't think they did.
No. Lisa dropped off Daydeer and then left. And then Harry and Thane never came with in the first place. So Lisa brought Daydeer to the rest of you and then would have gone after that.
Okay.
Let's go. Jumps into a cart. I'm gonna drive.
Oh yeah.
You guys don't have a car.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
You have to leave it behind before you traveled here.
True.
Oh, that's right, the
True.
tunnel.
I just jumped on someone else's cart. And, oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Jump
We gotta
car.
go.
We gotta go.
No,
Yeah.
Jonah went crazy, just carjacking someone right now.
Carjacking, yeah.
Real quick.
Stop. In the name of the law.
I didn't even think about that.
You know,
So, you guys heading out?
I'm running back to the door.
The door? What door?
The mansion's door. I mean, at the mansion's door.
Oh, you're going back to the mansion. Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I'm gonna, if they are there, I wanna hear what they have to say.
Okay.
They better say something.
Oh.
As soon as I'm in front, Jonah will just Eric.
Before you
Lisa?
do that,
Yep.
as you're approaching the shoreline again, you would notice that the spire of the mansion has gone.
Shalfel's gonna curse in Elvish.
Ooh, spicy.
No.
Or do they even
Actually-
go to the school?
They don't
She
even
did.
know here.
No.
Yeah, Jonah kind of falls with both knees on the ground.
Can I sense anything?
There's the lingering trace of magic in the air, like from where the mansion was, but it's just that. It's just traces.
Brutal. Oh my god, sorry.
Yes, Malika.
Malakut will approach Jonah thinking maybe injury, blah blah blah, and just being like, "Are you hurt? Do you require a hand?"
Jonah will just kind of let himself fall a little bit forward, just like burying his head between in his hands, and just start fucking sobbing.
Oh.
Gosh damn it.
He's having a moment, and Shalfel will kind of like inch over and pat Jonah gently on the back, and then like inch away and kind of go over to Smokey and start giving him pats and trying to kind of investigate the situation. She's thinking on a solution.
Yeah, Malakut will just kind of kneel next to you, but that's all she does.
It's my fault. I just wanted her to feel better and wanted to have a hecking beach party, and now they took her. We should have left town, but I. Sorry.
Shelfel's just trying to think through all of the conversations she had with the girl she was hanging out with and trying to rack her brain for any useful information they might have mentioned. She's like, did we even ask them where they came from?
Yeah, all I sort of been talking to you about is animals and nature, magic. So, for what it's worth, Shalfel, you know for a fact Lysa is a real person because of the way you were spell weaving together. So you know they existed. Well, she existed at the very least. You can put that to rest.
They existed and they suck. Okay. Got it. Or they're mysteriously soul-sucking anyway.
So how long do we let Jonah cry?
About 5 minutes.
Okay. Real time or in game time?
Follow-up question. Oh no. Good lord.
I mean that depends on Jonah. Do we need to actually hear him make crying noises?
Can you cry on command?
Break my heart. No, don't do this.
I kind
Don't
of
start
already
this,
am,
yeah.
but no. Oh man.
Oh, my heart.
For the mic, it's not going to do much.
Oh.
Gracious.
All right.
Fuck.
Come on, Jonah. We gotta get moving.
Do you have any extra, any flask on you or anything, day dear? Shuffle will ask.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, maybe we can wake him up.
I'm gonna limply stand up.
There you go, buddy. Come on. We'll get her taken care of still. We just need to find somebody who's more knowledgeable on this than we are.
Yes, we have to fix this.
There you go, buddy. All right.
Yeah, we got this. Solution focused. Shuffle, point her book in front of her and kind of like walk forward as if she's going to do something.
Okay. Shelfell is somewhat of a vibe. Alright. So you guys are heading on out.
Out of town. Ooh, I need to recollect myself for a moment. Hold on.
Oh, gosh darn it.
You've broken him.
My heart.
Success.
All right.
Success.
Does this mean I get inspiration? That's how this works, right?
You are not allowed to have inspiration.
Well, you may have broke Jonah, but you didn't break me. Nice try, though.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
For heaven's sake. Where are we? Oh, there we are.
You are
But it's
there.
funny enough because Philip broke me before as a player, but I mean, he did the opposite. Like he did break me as a player and not as a character. Now he did the opposite. Yeah.
Oh.
What can I say? I'm multifaceted.
No, yeah, perfect.
Alright, so you guys do not have the luxury of the cart, or the cart token, because it's cool, we will keep. So you guys have to do the walk around. You can walk through the mountain or you can walk around the mountain.
We have to walk?
You have to
Okay.
walk.
Oh yeah, we have the tunnels, right?
Not
It's only
anymore.
between the cities, yeah. You've now got to go mountain climbing or walk around the base of the mountains.
Oh, that's right, huh?
It is not a long journey. It is not a difficult journey. It's not really going to make much of a difference which way you go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just
Oh, we have.
determines the battle map. I mean, what?
Aw.
Huh?
Who said that?
Damn, we have no tunnel, no Anabraster, and no dove. Like, wow, you robbed us of everything.
That's a bit rude. She's right there.
Dang.
No.
Is she?
Dang.
Who the
Good
hell is
lord.
even that?
Oh, damn. Shots
What do you
fired.
mean? Oh my gosh. What was it? I'm an NPC right now.
Oh.
Um,
Hmm.
I was gonna say in response to what you said, RJ, I did change the token name, but it's not gonna update anyway
Okay.
on every page. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I was just curious.
Yeah. I did change the token nameplate, but I didn't change anything else
Okay.
yet. Okay, so the question is, which route do you guys prefer?
I mean,
Which?
unless we're all good at climbing.
there is a road to it through the mountains. It's just that it's more of a
Oh.
trek than a climb.
So we're not like Skyrim jumping up a mountain.
No.
Okay, cool. I was like,
Soon. Soon.
one day.
Oh, if we had Alabaster, we could actually do that.
You could.
if we know
Right.
Skyrim logics.
And in fact, Alabaster would ignore the road to show off his insane mountain climbing skills.
You really would.
Just start going for it.
So wait, I don't know if I can see properly, but are there different routes on the map, or is it just?
I mean, I
No.
can add the other route in.
I'll do it. I got
yeah.
this. I like drawing lines.
I drew lines once and it upset RJ. So
Wait, which ones was it?
I think it was.
Which line was
it
it?
one of the ones? Oh, I think it was between Chronostrata and the north side of the map. I added the roads to it, so to just let you guys know, and you were like, "Oh."
Oh no, I wasn't mad. I was sad because I didn't get to. Do it.
Yeah.
There's
exactly.
a difference.
So I'm letting you
Disappointment in
draw
two
them.
different directions.
Right. So basically, you said they were like, in the end, about the same time to do.
Yeah, because
So
going
do
around it's the
Something
easy
funky like
plan.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dadier, I vote the easy flat path.
That seems like the best route.
Yeah.
Any reason in particular?
I'm tired of jumping off ledges.
Yeah, I wonder
Should
why.
save her legs.
Okay, so you guys take the more relaxed, slightly more out of the way, but easier to travel path.
Mhm.
And as you are making your way around the mountains, can everyone? Ooh, actually, Melicott, can you not make me this check? Dadia, can you make me an Arcana check? Jonah and Shalfel, can you make me an Arcana check with advantage, please?
Hey,
Anna. Oh, turns out I'm okay at those.
Hey,
let's see how we do. Oh my god,
Oh,
why?
with advantage though, right?
Oh,
You said for
Oh,
Say-
Jonah and
right.
Shalfel.
yeah,
Sorry.
Jonah, you get advantage.
Fell,
Sorry.
however, double nat wand, so
That's.
Mm,
We better hope those are both nat ones gone for the rest of the game.
nuggets.
that's a much better one. All right,
Nice.
so Shalfel's a little bit distracted.
Dadier's
Nature
so
walks.
deep in his thoughts and in tune with magic right now that he actually notices things.
Yep. You're being observant because Dove is not Dove anymore, and like somebody needs to do it. And as you come around, you're sort of cresting around the road at the base of the mountain. You two are hit with a warm ray of magical energy. It almost feels like it kind of washes over you. It's like a sunbeam on like a cloudy day. You know, just for that moment it falls on you. and it just warms you up. It's kind of almost glowing. Coming from slightly northwest of the bend in the road.
Oh, I'm not driving anymore. Okay. I'm,
So, okay.
uh,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
that's a strange feeling.
Yes, it is. It's coming this way, and I'm gonna point. Northern, you said?
Slightly northwest, yeah.
Kind of in a direction we're going, huh?
Well, so
It's-
far, whenever we've gone off the path, it has helped us.
So far, every time, really?
Most of the times. Everything's a
except
learning
that one time.
experience.
Well, we only need one time to things to go badly, actually.
Learning experience.
It's not incorrect.
Shelfelt, by the way, we're feeling a magical energy coming from that general direction.
She's gonna kind of like perk up and go, oh, and look in that direction.
It's not hypothetical.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so looking in that general direction, you don't really sort of see too much, but now that it's been pointed out to you, Shafel, and you're kind of you're able to just naturally process the arcana, the magical energies, you will now also feel it. And it, like I say, it's very kind of warm. It's a loving light. It's a very pleasant sensation in general.
I don't recognize it though.
Not with the arcana check, no. Like you're being told about it, so you can't really like look too in depth into it.
That's true. Fair.
But I mean, it's definitely portal energy.
All right.
You guys have seen enough of those now.
Yes.
All right.
Is it? I forgot what was it? Is it the next day?
No, no. Because it's not that long to get to Luminara, so.
Oh, okay. So we are just.
Yeah, it's
So if we
probably
like started morning.
Yeah, it's like 6,
or
7
whatever
p.m. Like as you guys would have been leaving. So.
Oh, so it's pretty late right now, is what you're saying?
Yeah, we're probably gonna stop soon.
Like you'll be able to get to Luminara before it's dark.
All right. If you want to investigate, I'm not against it, but I swear, if we find other chaos seekers, I'm going to freak out.
More chaos seekers.
Melly, you said you don't have any proper memories from before, like, a few hours ago? In terms of us, that is.
Oh, apologies, but I do not.
Okay. There's this black-robed group of cult people called the Chaos Seekers. They're bad.
Not friend.
And
All right.
We end up fighting them quite a bit.
If they put innocence into jeopardy, then I will agree.
They
Do it
definitely
a
have.
lot.
She'll just kind of be nodding.
All right.
So are you heading off in the direction of the portal?
Yes.
Uh-oh. That sounded like a break-in.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Someone's waiting.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Better now?
He's back.
again. Guess who's back?
Okay, there was a bit of a delay, so I wasn't actually back. Now I'm back.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hey, true back.
Jonah will say, just, could you try and play it more subtle this time? And actually approach carefully?
Yeah.
What does the countryside looks like in this direction?
So it's overgrown, but like it's because it's very natural. There's not much that goes on around here, so it ends up being left to its own natural devices. So it's a very lush countryside in general, with just pure magic and not being altered at all in any way. So it's quite nice. There's the forest to the north. You can see you're coming around the base of the mountainside, and then it's just plains that just open up. And as you kind of get closer, you can sort of see in like the dying light of, it's not quite like the setting sun, but like the vibe that the planet's giving off. You see just this twinkling of yellow and gold energy just kind of spiraling. It's hard to see, but once you see it, you can't not see it anymore. And that's definitely the source of the energies you guys are feeling.
Okay. So I feel like
And we're
heading
going.
towards
Oh, scheisse.
What the hell?
Whoa.
Smoky
Fen-
has
Fenrir.
opinions.
Oh, I thought it was you sneezing. I was like, wow.
Oh, there's a dog.
Only my dad can sneeze like that.
Oh, Lord.
Just my dog just scaring the crap out of me. I forgot he was like sleeping behind my chair. So
Oh.
Good
I was
lord.
like,
Anyways,
whoa.
always beans. Apologies. Goodness gracious. All right. We said that we were going to be more tactfully approaching the area, correct?
I think
My brain's
so.
like,
Yeah.
We were going to
Stealthily,
attempt to be,
preferably.
Yeah, if you guys want to roll me stealth, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd love to, for once.
Oh.
Oh, doesn't one of you have something for stealth? Magical objects wise, I mean.
Oh.
Didn't one of us had a, I don't know, something? No, maybe.
It sounds familiar that someone had something to do with stealth, but personally, for me, I don't know. Heavy armor.
Notes.
Yeah, I'm at least looking on mine. I don't have anything in my pockets for it.
Yeah, I don't think I have much either, even.
Dove had the boot of Harvestus. I don't remember what that did. Shelfel had the astrologer's pendant. I don't remember what that did.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Dang, nice.
You have the DOS loot. You can make someone. You can use your instruments to make people invisible.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do have.
That makes sense.
Well,
There's the wind fan, which I don't think helps us here.
What is that subtle breeze?
The oil of etherealness, whatever that does. I don't remember. That's all I got. We have the orb of direction.
Yeah. Maybe. Sorry. Maybe it was me who dreamt of it or something like that. But speaking of magical items, from now on, Philip, I'd like to be wearing the. I think it was the what's the name?
Oh,
the coat.
the adjudicator's robe.
Yeah, the adjudicator's coat. I have it in my bag. I'm gonna have it on. Adjudicator. Okay, yeah, thank you.
okay, cool.
Depending on the charisma checks related to upholding the law.
I love
Oh,
that.
I'm about to upload some laws, I can tell you.
Alright. So as you guys decide to start going stealthily, and Dadia's armor is like clinking as he walks, for a moment, Malicott just isn't there. And it takes a second of like frantic looking around to realize just how quickly her camouflage, like natural camouflage, kicked in.
Look at
And
that wood, yo.
she's like just existing on the outside of your periphery, as she did in fact nat 20 the stealth roll,
Nice.
and she is a dexterously built warforged. So the stealth is very natural and immediate.
Don't worry, that's the only d20 I'll roll today. The nat 20. Don't you
All right, friends.
Are you rolling everything in private? What is this?
It was accidentally done in private, yeah.
All right, I can see you are all far better at being quiet than I am. I'm gonna stay like 10 steps behind you.
Hey, I guess we all did get pretty good, yeah.
Yep. Alright. So you guys approach the portal stealthily.
The quotation marks.
Gingerly.
Exactly. That gif is perfect.
Oh.
Gonna help.
The worst part is that even the disadvantage didn't even matter. The 5 was the first
Yeah.
Yeah.
roll.
Brother.
So, you guys going in to the portal?
Wait, anyone? Anyone's home?
There's no response.
No, I mean I was looking for.
Oh.
I didn't actually say that. I was actually looking for signs of people or things.
Oh, like around the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty abandoned. Like you're off the road now as well at this point, so you're in a less traveled area of a less traveled area.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
I am I am okay with passing through said portal.
What?
If the others are also okay. I want
What-
to see
what
the
was
other
the-
side.
Shafel is so down to jump into a portal.
What does the portal look like at the moment?
It is a cascading shadow of golds and yellows, just almost like stardust and glitter weaving around each other, kind of double helix style, just like a small little typhoon.
Can I roll Arcana on it?
No,
I was gonna ask the same actually.
you can.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
poor
Okay.
Melly.
Favoritism.
Neep.
I'd like to see what kind of elements what kind of elements plane it gives off to. Arcana. Damn. Guess I need to improve my Arcana one of these days.
To the library.
Yep.
It is radiant.
I do not have a problem with that.
It's not
Is it
usual.
relatively small or?
Like it's a good few feet tall. 7-8 feet
Okay.
tall.
I'm volunteering to go first. There's probably nothing on the other side either way. Says Jonah as he walks through a portal.
And Jonah disappears.
Malako will look at the other two, being like, "Do we follow? That's a
Yep.
little unsafe.
Yep.
Shuffle goes, it'll be fine, and starts marching after him.
All right. She'll follow.
Only 10
Ooh.
steps behind.
You find yourselves
Oh,
like
jeez.
the um the scenery that was already kind of picturesque and naturally chaotic is just suddenly opens up, and everything is just that little bit greener, that little bit brighter. The mountains are picturesque and statuesque almost. Everything, even the water, like the little babbling of the waterfalls, the brook as it kind of hits it, is musical to the ears. The water is, apart from where it's obviously foaming up, it's like crystal clear. You can look down and see the bottom of the little kind of riverbed that you're by. And as you kind of look around and eventually find yourselves looking up, you see these winged creatures just kind of darting about, and not really much of a intention to their movements. It's almost kind of like dancing, like they're dancing through the sky, keeping themselves up with their wings. And again, it's a very beautiful, picturesque kind of series of motions.
Fucking worth it.
Eventually, one of them will kind of glance and they'll see you. They'll just one of those that they just happen to look in your direction for a moment, and with a word muttered, all four of them turn to look at you, and they just kind of swoop down.
Oh, personal
Oh.
space.
And they are going to start chattering to you in a language I don't believe anyone speaks.
Can I cast comprehend languages, by the way?
You can.
Yeah.
There we
You may,
go.
in fact, do this.
No time for ritual. I just do it on the go.
Okay.
Oops.
So
Ignore that.
midway through, they're kind of babbling at you. Jonah, suddenly it all just starts making sense, and you meet them and we don't get many visitors here. What brings you to our home?
Do you? I'm gonna say in common. Do you? Can you understand us by any chance? Or
They look at each other slightly confused for a moment,
oh,
and then they themselves will cast comprehend languages.
that's convenient.
We should now be able to.
Oh, perfect. We don't mean. Look at the rest of the. Oh, I'm speaking common either way, so it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, Jonah will say we. Hello, greetings, mighty creatures. We don't. Oh man. Sorry, I just. Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
he's had a rough day.
I did. We don't need to disturb you. We're just curious about the portal. We are from the material world, but we don't mean to stay here very long.
Oh, the material plane. Very. You can tell she's trying to find like a polite word. for it. Very normal.
Are they nice?
They say we are normal.
I'll take it.
Fair enough. Suppose.
Well, compared to here, it's true. This is a magnificent place. How do you call this place?
This is Mount Celestia, the home of the Radiant and the Divine.
Oh, the one and only.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this might be simpler. And the one that's kind of just in front of Melly and Shalfel is going to cast tongues instead. On herself, yes. So anyone now, whenever she talks, everyone can understand her.
Okay.
That works.
Apology should be much more fitting for conversation. You say a portal brought you here?
Yes, they are more common than we think.
Mm-hmm.
Portal's still nearby.
Yep. Just you guys. I'm guessing you guys haven't gone too far from it.
No, we've been pretty much stopped by these guys, right?
So, was it a natural portal, or did you make it on purpose?
Oh, no, it was natural. We wouldn't dare to intrude in your home that way.
Oh, nonsense. You're not intruding at all. You're all welcome here. But if it's a natural portal, then you must make sure it doesn't close before you get back through it.
Yes, that would be preferable. We are on a mission ourselves, and we do need to get back at some point. I'm assuming you must know a lot about souls and how souls move and change, wouldn't you?
Oh.
Within reason.
Oh.
Depend on what you're asking about.
Oh, right now I'm not asking much, but to be fair, I just need to share. Our friend here, and I'll put a hand on Melly's shoulder, whoever she is. Our friend here got robbed of her soul, and we are trying to get it back.
One of her souls.
Yeah.
So, upon touching Malakot's shoulder,
None of us touched you yet?
Nope.
I guess not.
I start to erode away.
What?
Hands off, Jonah. Hands off.
No touchy.
I'm vanishing.
Are
Can I
you?
cast mending on her?
Have a look at mending.
It works on constructs. It just doesn't do HP. It's just their physical form. And that's all that it sounds like is disappearing at the moment.
I cast healing word on her as well.
Cover all the bases.
I pull off my hand, obviously, but like you are eroding away, like.
Like I'm just sort of fizzling away, like out.
But continuously? I mean, are you still?
Yeah, it's
Davia, as you go to cast Mending,
You have to touch her.
you feel like the spell is pulling at something that's not quite there. And you need to really force kind of like the intensity and the sort of focus of your magic and really push it to where you see Melikon.
Aw.
And after a lot longer than the minute, like it takes a couple of minutes of this just continued effort, eventually Melikon's form would kind of restore.
No more touching Melly.
What did I do?
I
What happened?
don't know.
Is she
It's
she an
so
illusion?
strange.
No, because she still had a physical form. Kind of.
Is she
so
Dove?
just kind of be looking at you guys.
Mm.
Are all of the parts the same as when we left her? They said they were down in a lab, right? With the crazy girl.
From your perspectives and from Melly's assertion herself, she looks exactly as normal as the way she's supposed to.
Mm.
When was the last time she did that? It was near the necrotic portal, wasn't it?
That's right.
But it wasn't the same. Was it? Does it feel the same than that time where she felt like she was eroding, and we all saw it too. I think it was. Yeah.
I'd say that was probably this was like the visual version of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before that was Dove telling you kind of how she felt about it and how it made her feel. Whereas this is the physical representation of probably a very similar feeling.
And when Dadio touched her, did she also erode, or like right now?
Like initially, yes, but
No.
the magic that Dadio's casting was like specifically pulling her back together, which is why he kind of had to fight so hard to get the spell off. But once he did, it did work.
Yeah, she's just staring at you guys. Completely unfazed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I imagine this is also part of the problem now.
Yep. Melly, do you know what was just happening to you?
What was happening?
Your shoulder was literally disintegrating in front of us.
You
That's
started to disappear.
not possible since I'm still whole.
Well, I cast mending on you as it was happening.
I had no injuries.
I'm gonna try and touch her, grab a piece of her cloak.
If you do, it will kind of slowly be like waving your hand in front of smoke.
No! Stop!
Can I tell
I
if this
cast
is a
mending
curse
again?
or not? Or if this is necrotic damage?
Right, so hold on. Dadia, yes. It's just as much of a challenge before, but you can cast Mending. What was that, Shelby? You see if she was a person or what?
See if this is a friggin' curse or what.
Oh.
She's literally
Return
nothing.
slab.
I mean, in what way would you be looking into it? Because on the surface, apart from the weird stuff happening, Dove is fine. I mean, she's not experiencing the ill effects, any ill effects from anything. But you guys are seeing stuff.
I'll just turn at the rest, at the angelic creatures. What's their reaction?
They're just like watching this curiously. They're not really kind of, they're like invested as you would be in like watching someone have an argument outside your window.
All right. Our problem just like doubled, and you lot are clearly very powerful. I assume you're powerful. You can fly, and you're divine in some way.
Lots of
Do
radiant
you have
energy.
any idea what's happening to our friend here?
Yes, please. We need all the help we can get.
I'm afraid we don't know. From what we can tell, she is fine. She's exactly as she's supposed to be.
Which is what exactly? She wasn't like this before. She was made of metal, but she was material and
And she could remember who we were.
That sounds like an injury that is beyond our healing.
Mm.
But when you look at her, do you see... What do you see?
We see her for what she is. Warforged being made of made from synthetic materials, but housing a soul and channeling it to give herself autonomy.
Sounds like nothing changed, but something did.
Have we cast Detect Magic directly on Dove yet?
Yes.
Okay, I thought we had. I just want to double
yeah,
check.
That's right.
Yep.
That was that aura that seemed normal, right?
Yep. It's the normal magic aura that you would expect from the Warforged.
Do you gonna turn towards the rest of the group? Do you think this is... Do you think Elia made her as... I don't know, maybe she... After all, she tried and give this back to us by pretending this was Dove. Maybe it's an illusion or something. I don't know, a creation that she did to gain enough time so she could live with the real Dove, like she did eventually.
Only issue there being is that Melly here has memories that I somehow doubt Elia would be aware of.
What if it's not her memories? Or what if, I don't know, when Dove and Elia talked, maybe she talked to her about her past briefly, and that's how she got some informations?
Was that Shelf out? Did you say something?
Nope. Just making
Oh, okay.
noises over here. Sorry.
I just like heard a little bit of mumbling, and I was like, I don't want to make sure I don't want to miss anyone.
You're good.
Mm.
I am a chronic mumbler. It's fair.
Out of curiosity, how's the portal looking?
I mean, it shrunk since you got in here. It's definitely on the winding down side.
We need to return soon.
We need to return probably right now.
Well, it does seem like these guys don't have much to help us with.
No offense, of course. You've done more than the next person would, and we are very grateful for your attempt at assistance, at least.
They all have a look that says that they were madly offended by that comment.
Which one?
Shelfels.
Oh, yeah.
just so you know.
Okay, I'm gonna take Shelfel by the sleeve or by the hand, and I'm gonna taking a little bit of the area's vibe. All right, I think it's time we make our way. You've been more than hospitable. Thank you very much. Did you through the portal?
Yep. Where you're going. It's been a pleasure. I'll remember this view. It was beautiful.
Come back soon.
Let's be fair. It's probably not going to happen. These portals are weird. But next time.
It's cake.
Okay.
It's Kate.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that joke.
Which one?
It's cake. It's all cake. Shit.
Yes, and I guess this, yeah. As we leave, I'm just gonna take a quick look at maybe the first and last time I see Little Heaven.
Little slice of heaven.
Just a micro moment of ow. Yeah.
Nice. Alright, well, turn your back on heaven and you walk the lonely road south.
Get 'em.
Okay, what order to do this in? Okay, you guys will finally, after walking a little bit longer, another sort of half an hour, 45 minutes, you guys would arrive at the entrance to the city of Luminara. And you can see it's kind of built up on the wall, on the side of the mountain, with kind of sprawling town life at the bottom, and it kind of picks up a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
But the view is immediately obscured by the marching platoon of soldiers. A good, couple of hundred men strong, marching their way out of town.
Oh, good.
And as you guys kind of approach to enter, you see like somebody at the front of it is like motioning for you to move and yelling at you to get out of the way.
Rude.
Are they also Radiant Templar? Assuming
Yes.
it's this lady here in the front.
Yes. She is not the one doing it. It's like another soldier conducting the march, but she is spearheading the march.
Yep, I scoot.
Who has the Eldrin's letter, just in case? Was it a letter? No, it was a parchment or something.
Yeah.
Just like what you
Sharfel's
see
the one
with
that
me?
said she took it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Shafel
just
is
named it.
he's always the document bearer. Yeah. I'll be right back to go to the bathroom. Continue.
I assume everyone's moving out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Think so.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Begrudgingly,
Yes.
Shuffle.
Yeah, these hundreds of men just like march past, all fully geared up, ready for going to battle, ready for going to war. And once you're out of the way, they don't give you like a second look, and they just stomp, 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 leave.
Right.
Well, that's worrying.
And you guys are sort of, once they're gone, you're able to look back and appreciate the town of Luminara. Not much here going on. It's mostly just kind of little places, and from what you can sort of see around, it's less about just direct commerce or anything like that. It's all little places. It's all basically places people want, like either they want to go to or they want that to be their thing, and everyone is just enabled to just set up what they want. So, like, you go past, you see lots of little like tea shops and cafes, confectionaries, bakeries, kind of all of those little wholesome businesses. It's a lot more of them than kind of anything else in this town.
Oh, just
At least in the sort of small area you were in.
15 feet.
I'm back.
Welcome
Back.
back.
A lot of side eyes over here. What the hell?
The looks being given while they walked past us.
So, you guys going
Oh.
where you want to go? Where you need to go?
Where is Forolin? No, Falorin.
Oh, Thalor, right? Like,
Falorin.
Mm.
He's only one of the representatives in this town, so there's no guarantee you'll know where to find him. But you can always, like, ask around, go find the biggest building, that sort of canon adventuring style.
Yeah. Can I ask somebody on the side of the street and be, you know where the representatives live here? Just arrived in town.
So I'm just,
Random
well.
person number 3.
I'm not quite sure about where they all live, but if you're here to see Tenzin, you'll be able to find him up in the temple. And she points you to the far top left of the map, where you can sort of see it climbs up a few things, and then there's a very, very small, very modest temple building that kind of only just stands out from the buildings around it.
Do you know who's the other one that we need to talk to?
Falorin.
Valorin.
I'm not too sure where you'll find him around now.
Who?
I would suppose in one of possibly the libraries.
Do you know who he is? What what kind of representant he is?
He's the. I mean, he's one of the. I mean, no, I don't really remember which faction he's a part of. Probably one of the kind of I don't want to say less important ones, but less impactful ones.
Oh,
Damn.
no, that's all right.
Oh, thank you for your assistance.
Yes, thank you. Have yourself a blessed day.
And you too.
Off with you now.
I just want to confirm something with the others because my brain doesn't always work properly. We wanted to meet with the head of the monastic order here anyway because of the one guy in his note from way back when, right?
Yeah, we were already
Yeah, we
here
were already
to
going
go
here,
talk
right?
to, what was it, Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah, from that bad political meeting.
And
Yeah.
he told us to go to Luminara,
Yeah.
and he was part of the monastic order. So I assume we should probably okay.
The dots have connected.
I'm just making sure.
No, you're good.
Alright.
I can barely remember too.
What do you mean? But you have Shalfel.
I know. You'd think I'd be better at this.
You just have to ask Philip to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, it's plot memory instead of plot armor.
Oh.
So,
I have the plot
to the temple.
Start.
to the
So a
temple.
temple is where Fadorum is?
No, Tenzin.
Tenzin, yeah.
Yeah.
Tenzin in
Who's
the temple.
The head of the monastic, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Who
Yeah,
will
building master.
definitely know where Valorin is. I hope. I assume he would keep track of the other leaders.
Alright. So, guys. Oop.
Oh god, we got yeeted.
Got yeeted. And as you walk into the building that you were told Tenzin is probably in, you see that he's not alone in here.
Uh-oh.
He is stood
Oh.
talking, kind of like tall but leaning over, looking sort of down on a Aarakocra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as you walk in, your presence is known. They look up.
I thought for some reason from this distance that it was just like a giant coat and a tiny owl head.
Just a little.
I thought she had like clothes that are like 4 times her size or something.
Oh.
Floofy blankets.
Cozy.
But as you walk in and Tenzin turns to start talking to you, you hear
Chova, hey.
sounds
He
of
said
pain.
the cat with the window, the cat looking out the window,
Coming
cat
from
with the window.
Melancholy.
Yes, he is a window kitty right now. Very
What's that?
intensely guarding the house, so to speak.
What's happening this time?
He thinks he is.
The erosion effect that you were seeing before starts to just happen
Mending?
all
He's
over.
sleeping on the job.
Quick cast mending.
Oh,
Sleeping on the job.
Daddy, wait. It's
Look at him snoozing on observation duty. Yeah, he
you
thinks he is.
can't keep up with the
He's that intense about it.
erosion this time.
Am I at least slowing it down?
Minorly.
Good. That's the best I can do while other things happen.
Man.
Okay.
I'm falling apart. I'm falling to pieces. I'm just sort
okay.
of looking at my hands, and I'm just literally eroding away.
He said also Twitch
Fuck,
be doubling
Melly,
my
hang in
messages for
there.
some reason. Sorry. Oh, no worries.
Anyone else know mending?
I know how Twitch
No,
can be.
they there. It's
Unfortunately.
useless. It's
I'm ignoring Jonah, and I'm going to keep casting Mending.
It's like a little bit will sort of slightly fix, but the rest just keeps going.
Yeah.
The dude. Okay, so now that we're seeing it full scale, it like she likes eroding away in particles, like dust
Yeah.
or like smoke or something like that. Okay.
Like burning cinders.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of getting caught in a gentle wind and being pulled off of her body, and then just kind of shrinking and disintegrating until they kind of disappear. And where it starts with like some kind of the extremities, like the shoulders and hands and head, it eventually starts to speed up, and it's all over her body at one point. And with all the mending going on, it's like every so often a little patch of it will re-solidify, and then say Dadia's mending her forearm, like her elbow will go, and then that arm will just fall, hit the ground, and explode.
Can I focus on her core?
You can for, again, like I say, for a little bit, but even then, eventually everything starts to fade.
Can I look around to see if someone provoked this or something? Like, was it when she stepped at some place, or was it?
Yeah.
Did someone do this from a distance or something like that?
There's no one around that you can see, and nobody is looking with any kind of conviction or something like that. Like
really?
the two monks that are here are looking with not not fascination, that's the wrong word, but like they're looking with a sort of curiosity, but also they realize something's wrong. But it's the kind of same level as, because they don't know what it is, they don't really know how to help.
Is Malagot like already all gone right now, or
About sort of 75-80% gone.
okay? Well, maybe, yeah, in the last attempt, I will kneel next to where her head is. I can't touch her, so I'll just look at her and I'll just ask her, do you know what Elia did?
Elia showed studies of work.
What do you remember seeing? A machine, something, anything?
A table of tinkering, pieces of metal and small scraps.
Did something react? Did something explode?
Everything was fine and mundane.
Did you hear anything?
Only our words.
And with that, the last little bit of Malikot disintegrates into nothing. And Dadier is kind of left in his sort of mending position with nothing in front of him, and Jonah is sitting cradling a head that's no longer there.
I'm gonna get up.
Shalfel's just kind of looking at her hands, and she's probably starting to tear up a little bit. Frustration.
Well, one evidence less.
And Tenzin is going to step forward and kind of approach you all. And hey, Razleen, what do you want to do?
I'll be next to Tenzin.
Okay, I did not expect that.
Not gonna lie, I could tell it was her art.
Mm.
So I
We've
was
also seen a
very
lot of
sus.
Yeah.
I was very sus.
Yep. Welcome to hell.
Shock.
Was not quite the side I thought I'd see. What just happened?
We're not sure. This is what... We're not even sure what she was, actually, but it's part of the reason we're here.
And that reason, what is it?
One of our friends got robbed of her soul, and we are from someone, and we are trying to get it back. What just disappeared was some, I'm not sure what it was, some echo version of who our friend was, that was given back to us by the person who robbed her soul, and
We think.
but we are desperate for more information.
Yeah.
This whole happened in today.
I'm just gonna sort of turn down to you, Razleen. What do you make of this story?
It sounds tedious and probably pretty sad sounding. Definitely sorry about your friend there. You're trying to like get back at somebody for doing it, is that right?
Well, go ahead.
I don't care about getting back at her, I just want our friend back.
I don't think I've ever seen someone just suddenly go away like that, unless something was already there. But that's definitely really intriguing. And you came here...
It's a long story.
Oh, I can imagine. It feels like a long story. Well, I honestly haven't seen something like that before, so I don't really know where to hop with that one.
What is it that you think we can help you with?
Well, technically, not necessarily you. We were to look for Thalarin, as he's in charge, or he'd have more power over the people in the city we just came from, where this happened. Although we did have a separate matter to meet with you for, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm curious about that, if it's meant for us.
Yes, well, Thalarin is somewhere in town, I'm sure. But you do have us now.
And we're grateful that you even accept to speak to us, but we're not sure where to start.
Well,
What was the guy's name? I don't remember.
Aldrin?
No, the one who
Eric?
sent us here. No.
Oh, yes, that's another thing.
Jonathan?
Kai, that's the one. Kai sent us in this direction.
Oh, good old quiet Kai.
We were asked to come and
Luminara.
we were asked to basically help and come and somewhat keep the peace going regarding the big elemental thing going on with all the portals. I don't remember what it's called again.
Nexus.
The Nexus, thank you.
Gates.
Our first person we talked to, of course, being some of the related to the fools who just walked out of town, seemed quite keen on not trying to be peaceful in any way possible. But he sent us this way, mentioning that what's going on may potentially have stuff to do with a quarry that we have been often combating recently.
Rosalie looked at Tenzin. What about that?
He's going to kind of look down and he'll give you a kind of quizzical look at this point that you're kind of used to. And you can see he's trying to find the teaching moment in the conversation. This quarry you mentioned, who is it?
Chaos Seekers. We also found some on our way here as well.
Indeed. Can't seem to stop running into them lately.
Interesting. Well, they are definitely a thorn in the side of civilization.
Should I go and find Kai for this?
Kai will be busy with his duties. So, again, I will reiterate. What is it that you... What do you intend to gain from meeting with us? Do you seek information?
Information would be great if you have... Kai, based on the note he gave us, made it seem like the Chaos Seekers are far more involved with what's going on than anybody really cares to admit. So if you know anything about that, that'd be appreciated.
We need to see Kai if he's here.
I won't be here. Kai will remain in the Ethereum Enclave.
In where?
The Ethereum Enclave.
Where we found him originally.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would have thought he would have made the trip, but... Well,
He probably sent you guys here for us then, if that's the case.
probably.
If you'd be willing...
Like we said, he knows that the Chaos Seekers are involved, and he didn't give us much details in his notes, just that we would find help here to uproot the corruption of the Chaos Seekers before hopefully another bloodbath happens.
That would be the best course of action. Well, Rosaline, how do you feel we should proceed with this matter?
Well, if Kai sent them here, then it makes sense that we should probably sort of help when it comes to the Nexus. It sounds dangerous. And interesting.
Very well. Well, before we can get into too much about what's going on here, you need all of the relevant information up front. You should visit the Nexus. Personally. See it for yourselves. Understand it. Then, when you have that knowledge, come back and we will be able to fill in any gaps and connect any missing pieces that you may have.
hard is it to get to the Nexus? It's in the middle of nowhere, right?
It's a reasonably easy journey. It's just a little bit of a longer one. But you shouldn't have any problems. Raslin here will accompany you as a guide.
Nice to meet you all.
Shelfel's all packing her stuff.
Roslyn, this is this is Dahlia, or our leader, let's say.
What?
Shelfel is hiding over there, and her dog Smokey, and I'm Jonah. Delighted to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
I don't agree with that statement,
synopsis.
but hello.
Hello.
Looks
I
like
think.
you were elected.
Also, Raslin, if you would help them find Valoran, I'm sure he's no doubt still in his archives. You take them there. See to it that they get their meeting with him.
All right.
Mm.
Well, would you guys like to study the Nexus first, or go talk to the other man?
Shelfel
suppose
says, I can
Valoran
skip
is
the talking
technically
part.
Closer.
Valoran is the priority.
Sure.
Where is he?
Curious, what kind of person he is? Occupation-wise, I mean.
Okay, where'd you,
So oh my gosh, brain.
Give me 1 second. I should, give this guy an actual token.
He's a little bit square.
Yeah, I made the token, but I also cancelled out of it before
shoot.
I uploaded it.
Uh-oh. Oh. He's a square!
Should have known. That
How
was just
dare you.
square.
Makes sense.
And he should be now. Oh, he is circular.
He's a real
Dang
boy.
it.
Oh, real boy! There are no strings on me.
Oh man.
Okay, so with you guys picking to talk to Valoran, Tenzin is going to allow you to get on your way, go back to his studies. You guys can continue the conversation. Jonah asking about what type of man Valoran is.
I guess we'll just kind of slowly keep walking towards. But yeah, she'll kind of like, she's got a pep in her step. She's walking in front of you guys, like walking backwards to talk
Describe
to
your character, please.
you. But of course, I didn't really think about that just now. So this is Raslin. She is a Arakokra, in like the barn owl sort of vibe. She's a monk with very blue sapphire eyes. She speaks in a very cheery way, and yeah, she's definitely very like just on from one subject to the next subject, and she talks very like quick, and then just kind of moves on, and then keeps going. But yeah, her overall demeanor is just, she's got really, she's not very like serious seeming, but she looks as kind of just like a monk would be, with a lot of like ropes on her, and she has a lot of like beads like on her ankles and on her like wrists and stuff, so she kind of like has a slight like jingle sound when she walks. She wears a black hood, and yeah, big old brown owl wings.
Nice.
Yeah.
How tall is she?
She's honestly probably like 5'7",
Okay.
like 5'7", 5'8". Yeah, she's not a super like tall, intense burb, but
She's a me.
So, I don't know why, but for some reason I pictured her like 2 or 3 feet taller.
I thought you
I
were
get
3 feet tall.
No, taller.
and she's gnomish.
The
I get that, yeah.
Aarakocra.
You know?
Woof. Yeah, she
She
definitely
has a-
seems kind of like lanky in it, but yeah. Oh, you know what?
She has a giant coat.
Yeah, I just realized I can just give you a picture, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. My brain's like, what are you talking about? You
I mean,
describe it. I'm like,
We do need to make a new live reaction.
I guess I do.
This is true.
oh my gosh. What the? But yeah, while I'm grabbing that photo, yeah, she's very kind of matter of factly vibing. But yeah, if you had asked a question about who you guys are about to go see, correct?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just asking, like, what does he do?
Sorry, I'm grabbing more info on my side. I'm sorry.
As one does.
Yeah. Good lord.
I'd like to confirm one thing. The pouch of money that Dove was carrying around,
Oh shit.
and all this stuff that Dove had.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, boot
I
that.
assume the things that were not technically her we got to keep. Otherwise, we lost a bunch of stuff.
Well, that's a
Oh.
lot of money, basically.
Fuck.
Wait.
That's a very fair point.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Dove's entire inventory is lost to the ether.
Is it actually?
Yep.
What would it be?
Fuck.
Oh,
So how much money?
doozies.
We just lost what, like $3 grand, something like that.
I think 800 or something. Like,
It was a lot.
Yeah.
it was a lot. Basically, the whole party's money.
Well.
That's okay. We're gonna work for Clawfang for a little bit. Maybe he'll.
Toss him a bottle of yarn or two.
Yeah, I'll do that for money. Like.
Do it for money.
Quick.
Well, Nadir's officially broke then.
I did not even think about that stuff. Holy shit.
Sucks.
That totally sucks.
But just confirm, nothing that she would have had on her survived through that then.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, I had everything important to me, so I'm fine, I guess.
Perfect.
She had a lot of money. According to the list, I had the magic gun still, so that's fine.
Yeah, you do.
I had the scrolls and such, and potions and whatnot.
Yeah, I think the most of it is there's obviously the money, and I think like the other sort of side stuff. I don't think the money is a big hit, but I don't think you lost too much of anything else of importance.
Phew.
I am legitimately curious. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Continuing, Razzling was going to tell us stuff.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So, he is. So yeah, okay, yeah. So she'll kind of go and talk to me like, oh yeah, he's like a teacher, trades books, does nothing but studying. Honestly, if you ever need to find him, you can probably 9 times out of 10 find him in the archives. Gosh, I think every time actually I've looked for him, he's there. So 10 out of 10.
It's good enough for us. Thank you.
Yeah. He's honestly a pretty good guy. I don't really like distrust him or anything, but obviously I'm new to you guys, so don't know what else that means, but he is definitely the scholarly type.
Does he know much about Warforged?
Warforged. Oh, that's a great question. I personally haven't really ever seen one. I didn't really know what was standing in front. I thought it was just someone in armor, to be honest. But that's a great question for him. I'm curious about that too. And I will kind of draw.
I will draw.
Let me just poop.
You are here.
Yeah. And I will kind of open up the doors to the archive.
And you'd hear a very familiar, musty coughing coming from inside. It's just the layers of dust on the